Okay, jumping right in because I don't have much time. Unfortunately, today was busy. But we're ready to start. I'm gonna have to miss it on whatever side quests I missed already. Maybe I'll eventually get back to them, but not now. We have a mission to do. No long sidetrack stuff today. I'm not sure how to get in there though. I think that's color means I've already read it. Can I not jump up and grab that? There we go. Easy way up. Meeting Silence. I'm not sure where the heck he is. He's down there. It's hard to get to, of course. How the heck did he get here exactly? Because there's no easy way here. Guess he could fly too, maybe? Did he steal that from me, or did I opened it up? I opened it up. I forgot I did that. Enjoying the creatures down below. Oh, before I forget, no scrub mode now. No easy mode. Cheese mode. Almost forgot. What's up, Silence? Even though normal at this point is kind of easy mode.
So this is where Tilda tried to reel you in. What was her proposal? That together you could save the planet?
Nope.
Just as your precious genetic mother always wanted? I believe the old ones call that a bait and switch.
Bait and switch.
Luring you with the promise of a vibrant new world, when in reality, it's doomed to be cracked open by Nemesis and scoured of life.
If you're trying to get a rise out of me about Tilda, it's not gonna work. And if you really believed we have no future, you wouldn't be here.
And perhaps I'm just waiting to see if you can once again achieve the impossible. Speaking of which, my preparations for Nemesis have revealed a new problem. I've been searching the remains of the Zenith base for any data that could help us. In doing so,
I wish I could go over there.
I discovered that 13 of our spacefaring friends descended to Earth from the Odyssey.
But we only found 12 corpses total, including Verbena at the biotech lab.
Your math is impressive as always, but yes, it appears that one got away. His name is Walter Landra. In the 21st century, he was an aerospace magnate, but also a bit of a celebrity. I'm sure I don't have to tell you that he's far too dangerous to be allowed to roam free. You need to find him and deal with him.
Why didn't he just take the ship, though? So about Nemesis.
You said you've been searching through the Zenith base. Did you find anything that can help against Nemesis?
Well, I believe our best option is to unearth powerful technologies from the Zeniths, the ancient past, or both. And with such knowledge in hand, we might be able to build a weapon to hurt Nemesis in a way that it can't currently anticipate.
Surprise attack? I like it.
Don't get your hopes up. I found a few leads, but nothing concrete. It will be a long search, I fear.
Aerospace magnets?
So Landra made his fortune by selling spaceships?
Not exactly. He built ships and drones that could mine near-Earth asteroids for rare metals.
Oh, I heard about
generating
that.
untold riches.
One of them failed, but most of them were
Starting to
successful.
see why you're worried.
Indeed. Thanks to us, he no longer has access to the Odyssey or the Zenith base. But he likely has extensive knowledge of potent old-world technologies. As such, he represents both a threat and an opportunity.
You think he might know about something that can help with Nemesis?
It's possible, yes.
And celebrity?
You said Walter Landra was a bit of a celebrity. What does that mean?
Although he made his money in aerospace, he put vast sums into the production of holographic entertainment. In fact, his wife was a famous actress. The two of them were often featured in tabloids and other media.
Tabloids.
A type of news outlet that tracked the personal lives of celebrities, allowing legions of fans to live vicariously through the rich and famous.
Oh. Yuck.
Yuck. Yeah, indeed, yuck. I like that look on her face. That was perfect. Where do we start looking?
So where do you think Londra went?
The coast, far to the south. An area racked by tectonic shifts and volcanic activity. The few Tanakh who have ventured there refer to it as the Burning Shores. But 1,000 years ago it was called Los Angeles, a hub for the technology and entertainment industries. Londra's space mining company, Heaven Sent, was headquartered there. It stands to reason he would retreat to familiar territory. I'll send you the coordinates. So, are you ready to track down our rogue Zenith?
To the Burning Shores, I guess.
Okay. To the Burning Shores, then.
I got my mostly fancy
Proceed
armor.
with caution, Eloy. I suspect Londra is even more devious and resourceful than the other Zeniths.
Why?
Oh, silence. If I didn't know better, I'd think you were actually concerned about my safety.
Aloy? I hope I haven't caught you in the middle of fighting a giant machine or something.
Hey, Beta. I'm actually on my way to the Burning Shores.
Oh, right. Gaia and I heard about your mission from Silence. Be safe, okay? We'll be here if you need us.
Will do. Thanks.
A Ferris wheel.
This is it. Londra's headquarters shouldn't be far. Okay, that can't be good. Shit!
I think he's got some air defenses.
Come on! Come on!
Ouch. This is Sans. Hello?
Were you actually
Oh.
flying just now?
Yes?
Yeah, just, not my best landing.
Damn.
Wide
More
Moz?
machines. Stay back. I'll handle this.
Hold on, I can help too.
Let's see what you got.
Fixed the override for Wide Moz, so I should be able to use it now.
See those glowing crystals? Takes one hit to detonate.
Yeah, okay, got it.
I don't have Valor Surge at the moment. I want to override one of the wide mods ideally, but I can't get close enough to one. This one might be coming where I can get to it. Shooting at its pods. Aggressive mode.
Let's get this done! Canister's hot shot! Detonate it! Not bad, stranger.
Machine can't move. I could grapple in for a big hit.
Let's see who takes it.
So those are explosive.
I've got your back.
Oh, I was trying to loot. Game.
You know how to hold your own. The name's Seika.
Why do I get a
Aloy.
cutscene? I want to loot.
I could, say the same about you. You have a focus.
Why are we saying the same thing?
So you're Quinn.
Yeah, she's Quinn, obviously.
You're not exactly like any diviner I've met.
She's
How do
not,
you even know that?
I'm sure you have a lot of
is
questions.
she not a
but
diviner,
first-
but
Just one
an
for now.
overseer?
I saw you before you crashed, flying on a sunwing. It didn't look like you knew about that tower, which means you're new. So what brought you here?
I'm looking for someone. There's a ruin. On the hill northeast of here, that's where I was headed.
The ruin on the hill. You mean Starlight Rise?
You know it. Is there another way to get there?
Maybe. But first, we're gonna have to do something about that tower. I think we can help each other, Aloy. The tower's not far from where my people made camp. I can show you the way.
Let me loot first. How about that?
Hold on. You said we can help each other, but what exactly are you doing here?
Let's just say, I need that tower dealt with too. Come on. This way. Follow me.
I need to loot. Did you just steal all my loot?
We'll have to take my skiff to get to the settlement.
What were you doing out here anyway?
The skip's rudder is a bit off. I was after some parts to fix it. Sometimes you just need to hunt alone.
Yeah, give me that sludge. I need the sludge. Not really, but I could use it. So look, all this loot would just go to waste. I managed to knock off a tusk. Oh, this is just mostly useless stuff.
It's like fire gleam, but more volatile.
Any hit blows it up, I guess. What is it? Fire gleam? No,
Some kind of crystal.
brimshine.
Oh, strong smell. Merchants might be interested, though.
It's sulfur. Very invaluable. Specific weapons, yeah. Probably after all I spent on my weapons, there's gonna be new ones. I can't even call my, yeah, because I can't call my.
Let's get going!
Right, because of the tower. Man, makes sense. She has a skiff.
Here she is. I just need to attach this component I picked up. Hold tight.
Never seen a boat like that before.
Me and a gearhead back at the settlement roped it together. Works well enough. That'll do it. Skiff's good to go. Hop in. Oh no. Not another one.
Boom.
Whoa.
Got blown up.
Like I said, there's no getting to Starlight Rise so long as that tower's there. Okay, casting off.
Huh. Sure beats rowing.
I've had a lot of time to improve her design.
It's got drills.
How long have your people been here?
She doesn't know
About
about
a year,
props.
I think. We hit this massive storm crossing the Great Ocean. Lost half the fleet and our bearings. It was a miracle we even made it to these shores. We've been stuck here ever since.
See. I'm sorry to hear that. Just how many of you are left?
Not as many as there should be. We've had other troubles since the shipwreck. And some of those remaining aren't much help.
Sounds like you're not thrilled to go back.
Bringing back an Outlander's certainly going to complicate things. It'll be fine. Just follow my lead and let me do the talking.
Do they
If you
know
say
know
so.
I'm one of the ancestors, kind of reborn? What's
That's
a
it on your
stone
left.
place right
Fleet's
there?
End.
Uplifting name.
We weren't in great spirits when we made landfall.
Fleet. Landfall, they're good at their names, eh? Perfectly good at their names.
Okay, here we go.
Another horse up top. Those things sure are everywhere in this game. Even the DLC.
I don't know anything further. May I be dismissed?
No. You will remain here until the traitor returns.
Is this the CEO? CEO type person? Somebody needs to die?
You!
Here we go.
Sorry.
One act of treason breeds another, it seems. Stealing a diviner's focus, leading a barbarian into our midst.
Where's the Quinino?
Arrest them both. Remove their focuses at once.
Arrest us. This is a matter for the Admiral, not a compliance officer.
By all means.
Oh, I could slaughter them all. That's always an option, right?
It's true. Seika stole the focus.
Who's the barbarian?
She's done for.
Things seem kind of tense around here.
It's not our best day.
Admiral Garrett! It's as I told you, sir. The proof is now before your eyes. A soldier dared to don a diviner's focus, the eye that reveals the legacy. But Seika did not stop there. She brought a barbarian among us, in direct violation of Confidentiality Clause 3A. Protocol states that these...
I might be our last chance at finding our missing people, sir. Diviner Vi's focus showed me his last moments. He found a clue. The ruin on Starlight Rise. There's evidence our people were there.
Huntress headquarters.
Now we have no means of safe passage. Not in our current situation. But she might have another way.
Remember the law, sir. Focus is for a diviner. No one else.
Seika's actions are indeed concerning.
and there will have to be a reckoning. But finding our lost crew is paramount. If Seika has a chance of bringing them back, our course is clear. Even compliance must recognize that. I will allow it. Seika and the Outsider are free
At least somebody
to
who has
pursue this
sense.
lead.
Finally.
But, sir, if.
Outlander, I'd like a word when you have a moment.
He's got some coral in his outfit. That can't be comfortable.
Damn them.
You okay?
I shouldn't have said that. It's just that my sister is one of the missing. Not only that, she's our last navigator, our only means of getting home. I've got to find her, even if it means using a forbidden relic. Meanwhile, Rang and the others act like I'm the problem, when in reality, I'm the only one looking for a solution.
Look, I understand. Maybe more than you know, but for now, I think we need to calm down and just...
calm. You're right, of course. Getting upset isn't going to help.
Okay. We both need to get to the place you call Starlight Rise. But that tower... seems like it knocks anything nearby out of the sky.
Out of the water, too. It fires at any watercraft in range.
Oh, great. Well, it seems to me you've got some kind of plan in mind to deal with it.
Maybe. Between the two of us, there might be a way.
Underwater, maybe? So about you?
Well, you're a good fighter, that's for sure. But beyond that, I don't know much about you.
There's not much to tell. Nothing special about me. Except my sister is pretty well known among my people.
You don't seem so ordinary to me.
I was just a petty officer until we ran aground. But we lost a lot of midshipmen and lieutenants to the storm and the wreck. And now even more of them are missing. So I've been trying to step up and help the Admiral.
It took a lot of guts putting on that focus. Seems to me he needs more like you.
Tell that to Rang and his toadies.
Your sister?
So your sister is a navigator?
More like the navigator. The only Quen who can steer by the stars without instruments. She reads the sky like a scroll. Knows every constellation by position, no matter how much it spins around up there, which means she's been an Imperial favorite ever since her first exam. One of the fleet's most precious assets. And now she's gone.
She and the others just disappeared?
After we made landfall, the hard way, the Admiral sent out scouting expeditions with the very few boats we had left. Not one of them returned. I don't know what happened to them all, but I do know it has something to do with that tower. And Starlight Rise.
We're agreed on that.
And the tower?
Is there anything else you can tell me about that tower?
It just appeared one day a couple of weeks ago
Oh.
after our scout boats went missing.
Sounds about the time where
And it
the
shoots at anything in the sky or
person showed
sea.
up.
Machines, boats. You.
Okay, don't remind me.
I tried to get near it, but it's mounted on a tall ruin with machines all around. On the plus side, its range is limited. I've been testing it with my skiff and setting up buoys to mark the radius.
I can't tell if that's smart or reckless.
Both, maybe. I'll admit there have been a couple of near misses.
And your diviner's focus?
What exactly did you find on that diviner's focus?
When the scout boat sent by the Admiral didn't return, he sent our very last one to find out what happened to them. Diviner Vi was on board. They made it as far as Starlight Rise, went inland and found a camp and a bunch of equipment. It looked like some of our people went into a ruin there. Then they spotted a machine, unlike anything we've seen. Silver and gold, moved like a spider. Spooked, they ran back to their boat.
They were lucky to escape. I've dealt with those things before.
Well, their luck ran out fast. The morning they tried to sail back,
The spider
the tower
thing
went
doesn't
up and blew
ring
them
any
right out of
bells.
the water. Vi's body washed ashore here sometime later. A friend of mine found it and let me know. The same friend that ratted me out to Rang for taking the focus. But what was I supposed to do?
I would have done the same thing. Trust me.
What's the plan?
You think there's a way to do something about that tower?
If we want to reach Starlight Rise, we have to try. I was able to approach the tower on foot, but I couldn't get close enough to shoot at it or anything like that. With the right help, though,
Show me the way and we'll give it a shot.
you'll probably want to resupply first. You can use my skiff if you need to hunt for resources. Just stay south of the settlement. The tower can't hit that side. I set up some buoys to mark its radius.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go clear my head. There's a bridge that leads to the ruins where the tower is mounted. I'll wait for you on the other side.
Hold on. There's one more thing. The Quen here, all of this. You were part of a larger expedition, right? Headed for San Francisco?
That's how you know about us. And you've seen the others, haven't you?
I have,
And
yeah.
they're alive.
Most of them, yeah. I can put you in touch with them, but we should find your missing people first, right?
They're alive. This is great news. But yes, you're right, it should wait. If we tell everyone now, it'll just be a distraction. So for the sake of the missing, we have to keep the focus on them.
All right then. I'll see you on the other side of the bridge.
Literally, keep the focus on them. Pun intended.
Might not be a bad idea to resupply before I meet Seika. Or I could explore a little with her skiff first.
On their side quest already.
You.
Yeah, you wanted to talk?
Word. So,
Like your coral, though I don't know how it's
Barbarian
comfortable.
strolls into camp with Seika. The two of you promised to find our missing people. Given our desperate situation, I have little choice but to agree. That doesn't mean I like trusting our fate to a stranger. Who are you? Where'd you come from?
My name is Aloy. As for my life story, does it matter if I can help?
I suppose it depends on the cost. Compliance has trained its sights on Seika, and by letting her gallivant off with a foreigner, I may have given her just enough rope to hang herself.
It seems to me she can take care of herself, but I'll do my best to keep her out of trouble.
Very well. To that end, is there anything you need to know?
Seika?
You seem to think highly of Seika.
She is an exemplary Marine. Persistent, selfless, resourceful. Being stranded is a battle of attrition. Everyone wears down eventually, but not her. Not yet. I've come to rely on her more and more. She's our best hope for finding the missing, I'm sure of that.
Desperate situation?
You said your situation was desperate. How did all this happen?
We sailed from across the Great Ocean. Ours was the tribe's most important mission in a century. It was to be my swan song. Now it will be my epitaph. A typhoon struck us midway, cleaving the fleet in two. I know not what happened to the other half. Scattered, stranded, probably sunk.
I don't know. There's always hope.
After we beached, I sent out scout boats to explore the coast. None returned. And I haven't the craft nor manpower to mount a search. First I lost half my fleet, now I've lost half the survivors, so don't speak to me of hope.
And yet, Seika found a clue on that focus.
You're just like her. Yet don't give up.
Compliance?
Compliance sure seems to have a lot of sway around here.
Compliance officers are the eyes and ears of the Imperial House. It is their duty to ensure that the wisdom of our ancestors doesn't fall into the hands of our enemies. And so they ferret out the disloyal and disobedient. Inspections, interrogations, all in the name of security.
All I see is one man causing a lot of unrest in your camp.
Being liked is not part of Compliance's mandate. Assuming we ever return home, Rain will report on the crew to his superiors. That fact gives him a lot of influence. I can only pray that he uses it for the greater good.
I'll be
I'll
off.
do my best to help Seika bring back your people.
If they're even still alive. Keep her safe if you can.
I'm sure that at least there'll be one survivor. Ooh, they sell armor. So here, I wonder what they have. Not that I'm gonna buy an armor, but I might buy it, but I'm not gonna wear it.
If the Admiral trusts her.
They're eating quite well. Must be underneath.
Not many can do what I
Face
do.
painter, yeah. Well, I don't care about the face paints.
Got a few things that might interest you.
No, what do you have? I mean, that's pretty fancy in terms of looks. How is it when it's maxed? 61? Okay, that's mine. Yeah, it's about the same. Worse on plasma, though. Black Tide. Resonator strikes, interesting. Resonator strikes. Black Tide is better than this one, I'd say. That needs Brimshine, interesting. It's kind of the same, just a different look. Aquamarine. Oh, the Aquamarine armor is quite decent. Again, same weaknesses as my current armor. Nora Lookout, that's a new one. Scout's Garb. Survivor. Oh, yeah, it's all about survival. It's bad against plasma. Why is everything bad against plasma? Probably because everything's going to use plasma. Just my luck. I only have one Brimshine? Yeah, okay, so I need Elite Concentration. Deployment Elements. Interesting. Elite Valor. Oh, Valor is like kind of OP if you just farm it, I imagine. I need two more.
You know where to find me.
Not exactly great though. None of those seem to be that good. Not what I would want anyway. They don't match what I would want. Dire.
Color for your garb, Outlander?
I am good, thanks.
We've lost too many to be chasing first. See, we're letting the barbarian hang around.
You call me a barbarian, I'm just gonna jump around everywhere like a barbarian.
Need a boost out in the wilds?
You have food? No, you have herbs. Workbench. Hunters, somewhere here? Unknown. There's my restock.
Outlander. Up for trade?
Of course you have legendary weapons, eh? Emperor's Reign. Hunter Bow. 242? Excuse me? That's a lot of terror. OP terror on that. Elite Quen agents who strike and close from the shadows. Ensuring the Emperor's power remains absolute. Long may he reign. And it also does... That's corruption, I think? Berserk? Sharp bow. That seems kind of bad in comparison. Rope caster, tie that binds. Literally. Eternal Vengeance. That's significant more damage than the current one I think I have. But everything takes Brimshine. Distant Thunder. Not that great. Elite Acid. Ooh. Yeah, everything takes Brimshine. So I need to farm Brimshine. Elite everything. Overdraw, Plasma, Purge, Water, Shock, Tear. No Explosion? Oh, that's very disappointing they don't have Elite Explosion.
Oh, shame.
No, everything takes Brimshine. That's why it's a shame. That's where I came from. I just went a different way. Kinda. There's a quest.
What do you make of Seika and the barbarian?
Theoa?
I see compliance is keeping busy.
You have no idea. Or maybe you do. Meet me at the burial grounds, up the western hill.
Okay.
Burial grounds? What? Splinter Within? You know I have to do it. Is that a main? It's a side quest. Oh yeah, it has me interested. I want to... Instead of doing what I'm supposed to be doing, I could...
I'm sorry. I shouldn't talk to
You have a name though. Why do you have a name?
You still have that gull jerky?
Most of these people don't. Gull jerky? Hmm. There's the barge, the skiff.
Got an extra ration of kelp? No thanks. Come on, think about it.
So I'll do that side quest quickly enough. Hopefully. Should get a quick save. It's not that far. Not that far at all. There's another fire.
Burial grounds. Better wait at the campfire for that Quen soldier.
What is this
You
all about?
came. I wasn't sure you would.
Well, I'm here. I'm guessing this has something to do with the compliance officer's inspections I saw earlier?
Whoa. Hold on. I saw you stand against compliance with Seika. You must have your own reasons for doing so. But just how far are you willing to go to oppose Rang?
I'll do what I can. Look, I get that you're not quick to trust, but I can only help if you let me.
I suppose you're right. Especially in times like these. You've seen the influence compliance has here. It's even worse back home. but there are a few of us who do whatever we can to undermine them. We joined the fleet to further our cause, led by Diviner Enki. A while back, Enki set out with a crew to recover a priceless shipping manifest, disguised as a scouting trip.
But they never made it back.
Exactly. Only Enki and Kelva, another ally, knew the true purpose of their expedition. That manifest could lead us to undiscovered focus caches back in the Great Delta. Which is why I need your help to find Enki, or finish what he started.
More focuses?
The manifest that Enki was after. You said it could lead to more focuses?
Stockpiles of them. All back in the Great Delta. Only diviners are allowed to study the legacy. And from what Enki told me, only part of it at that.
So with focuses of your own, you could learn the truth for yourselves.
Not just learn. Use. Everything the Quen have built, our fleets, our technologies, comes from the legacy. The true might of the Empire. With that knowledge and power on our side, we could finally loosen the stranglehold the boards have on our people. Maybe even overthrow them altogether.
That's why they keep it to themselves. That's what they're called about their security. They're afraid of losing their own power. Your mission.
So when you joined the expedition, you were after this shipping manifest?
Not quite. The fleet was originally bound for a different city far to the north. One we believed held many powerful secrets. Enki had hoped to recover as much knowledge as he could before it fell into the hands of the other diviners. After we wound up here, he found a scrap of data that mentioned the manifest and its supposed location. He realized this find would more than make up for our failed operation. It was a wind in our sails. Hope, at last.
Compliance?
I'm guessing there are more compliance officers like Rang back home?
Rang is a poisonous toad. But the Board of Compliance is the black heart of the Empire. It breeds fear and suspicion. All Quen are expected to watch for any sign of disobedience or malcontent. Turns neighbor against neighbor. Even divides families. My own brother, eager to rise in the ranks, reported our mother to Compliance. She was innocent, of course.
Doesn't matter.
But after they released her from interrogation, she wasn't quite the same.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
That kind of betrayal, it never really heals.
Enki?
I'll try to find Enki's expedition. Where exactly were they headed?
An island far to the southwest. Enki believed the manifest would be found in a ruin there. I also thought I saw smoke rising from another island east of it. Perhaps they ran into some trouble on the way?
It's worth a look.
If, ancestors forbid, something happened to Enki out there, his focus can still help our cause, and the manifest he was after.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Okay, side quest. Smoke. I guess I have to take... Hopefully that's away from the tower.
There's 2 leads to look into. If the shipping manifest Enki was after points the Quen to more focuses, it could really change things in their homeland.
I guess I'll check it out. Did I unlock the other fast travel? Yes, I did. Nice.
Okay, let's see. Huh. Not a bad way to get around.
It turns pretty nicely, actually. Smoke signals closest. So lava is what it's called, the burning shores. I think I need to take out the tower just so I can fly around. It'll make getting around so much easier, but I will do this one quickly and then I'll do the main. They should have a whole bunch of new machines that I saw in my journal. Oh, I could just... Can I drive close enough to unlock the campfire? Probably not. Oh, I did. Nice. 3-point turn with a skiff? No, it doesn't really want to change directions very quickly. Between forward and backwards. Okay, but it's pretty quick to get around at least. I don't see smoke. Oh, there's smoke. Really wasn't that far away. Oh, I see machines there though.
Smoke. Might be the distress signal Theodore mentioned.
Machines.
Good a place as any. Don't think shock ammo will help.
Apex Ravager. Okay, it's just a Ravager. It's a Burrower. It is an Apex though, which is kind of annoying. Oh, it is shooting at them.
There's a Quen stuck on that ruined bridge. I better get in there and clear out those machines. The machine's got that
The
Quen
machine?
pinned down.
You clipped its weapon! Use it!
I don't know if I could get to it before it charges me.
Don't worry about me. Save yourself!
I got knocked off. Well, I distracted them. That's my goal. Well, that one still has its turret. Okay.
There you go! Not bad, stranger.
Stop moving your plate in the way.
Turn that weapon against it, stranger!
There's stalkers as well. They definitely made this harder. Normal explosives.
It's not too late to turn back, stranger! Hit that spot again!
And now it's an angry flaming machine. Area's clear. I should check on that Quen.
Apex Sleep Lasher? I don't know if I've seen one of those. I must have seen one of those before.
You kill machines well enough, mind a word?
I need to get some heals. You don't mind?
I'll save the extra stock for later.
I don't have any extra stock on that, Aloy. Still collecting.
Thought I'd die on this forsaken rock. Never thought an outlander would change so quick.
Okay, up on Ridgewood. Oh, you put a ladder down for me? Nice. Shouldn't there be some parts over here as well? Yeah, but I was looking for loot first. Yeah, I'm coming. Don't worry.
Is this easy?
You okay?
Are you alright?
I'll live. But what's an outlander doing all the way out here?
My name's Aloy. I met your tribe back at your settlement. I'm here to look for Enki's expedition.
I see. I'm Rokomo. Diviner Enki was my charge.
So what happened?
We ran into machine trouble on a small island to the west. I had no choice but to drag Enki out of there. Didn't get far, obviously. A strange gyre smashed our boat into the ruins offshore. Barely made it to this island. And then we ran into those damn machines. Enki saw them before I did. Took a blow in my stead. He died from his wounds not long after.
If Enki is gone, I was asked to return his focus.
Impossible. It was lost to the waves. But now that you're here, maybe there's still a chance for my comrades. I left them on that island. Please, you have to help them.
Okay, I'll do what I can. But what about you? I can't just leave you here.
Don't worry about me. I cobbled together a raft. With those machines gone, I can get back to the settlement on my own.
Okay. Be safe then.
They'll be happy at least one survivor happened.
I should head to the other island. See if there are any survivors. And if Enki's focus sunk with their boat, I might be able to recover it. I gotta find that gyre Rokomo mentioned.
Oh, there's a campfire here. It's actually where the wreck sign is.
Okay, back to sailing.
Why's there a random geyser there? An awesome. The crane looked awesome up there. I guess the awesome are probably everywhere.
I think I'm getting close to the island Rokomo mentioned.
Enki's boat wreck? Okay. Am I going the wrong way though? It's actually quite far away. Search an island for survivors. Oh no, which one's more important? The survivors? I guess Enki's not a survivor, so I guess that's not a priority. I need to... But this was the main island I was supposed to go to begin with. There's smoke up there. This is a bunch of aircraft. Why did those ones not get shot down?
That's far enough. Machines. I'll have to clear them out before I can look around.
Water wing, okay, that's a new one. Yes. I'm gonna say it looks a bit different. They like to charge in, interesting. These things are so annoying. Why? How are you still alive? I don't get it. There we go. Why are there so many of you? I did kill one in this. They just keep coming. How did you get me with that? This is such an annoying fight. This is such a friggin' annoying fight. They just don't stop coming. And no more components to even shoot off of them. Those things count? I don't even know.
Okay, area's clear.
Eyes, okay, the
I'm
eyes.
gonna look around for any survivors.
At least that's all of them. There's so friggin' many of them. Okay, next time I fight them, I'm gonna go to cheese mode just because they're so friggin' annoying. I used up all my heals, like every single heal I had. There's probably plenty around by the stealth area. Can I not pick up? I need to use their weakness, I guess. They're actually made enemies way harder for this. Which makes sense. But it's also really, really annoying.
Nothing up for that. Climbing gear. Maybe from Enki's expedition. I bet they were looking for the shipping manifest.
I'm just looking for heals, Aloy. I can't believe all of them aggroed to me. Like, I cleared them all out in that one area. I was supposed to fight them here, obviously. Where is that equipment? Back here somewhere? The smoke is over here. It's just a fire. I'm not sure what equipment she's talking about. Up top? Must be up top. Just had hard plates on their pouches.
Gwen soldiers. This must have been Enki's expedition. I better take a closer look. Killed by machines. And there's a note. They thought Rokumo was up to something. I better figure out what really happened here. My focus can help.
Good thing I came here first then. Rokumo may not have been telling the truth. Glynhawk.
These Quen were under attack by machines. But they held out. For a while, at least.
Salvage.
Materials. For a raft? Maybe these Quen tried to leave the island after Rokumo took the boat. Six bedrolls, but only 3 bodies. Enki and Rokumo left on the boat. So where's the last soldier? Okay, so the Quen stranded here were building a raft when machines killed them. Enki and Rokumo escaped earlier, but one of their Quen got away. I'd better check for tracks, see if I can find where they went. There. Tracks. Maybe more than one set.
Okay, this plot thickens.
The last missing Quen. Killed in a struggle.
So Rokumo was lying?
She was stabbed to death. Rokomo lied about what happened here. Looks like his tracks keep going. Tracks end at the water. And there's drag marks. Boat must have cast off from here. So Rokomo killed that Quen and took Enki. And left the others to die. He's got a lot to answer for.
Too bad he's already
First,
been
I
rescued.
better find the shipping manifest Enki was after. A ruin's a good place to start. Maybe that tower.
The site of the boat wreck, you mean? How has that been washed out at sea?
Washed off some of the sweat. Back on the water.
Oh, I need to actually search the tower.
Let's leave it here.
Okay, I guess I have to climb the tower. This is a side quest. It's very, very long. They had to make it complicated. They just have to make every side quest complicated. Why can't it just be simple? I can't just use that to jump up? Can I? Can I use the geyser? No. Nothing for me to grapple onto. I must have to use that geyser. There's no other way up.
Find a good use for this.
Why can't I just climb up this way? Oh, if I fly into it? Ah, okay. Now I know how to use them. Wait for it to be a new one? Okay, that gave me plenty of time. Is this constant?
I'm making good use of this.
If I go... And last up.
That equipment might have the shipping manifest.
Holo projector? Why would it have this shipping manifest? Up here.
It's here. There's a lot of data to sift through, but it should lead to more focuses in the Quen's homeland. For now, I should find that gyre Rokomo mentioned.
Oh, that's what the...
Might be able to recover Enki's focus from their sunken wreck.
So I ended up getting it. That was the main objective area. But I still need to get Enki's body in focus.
It's not the worst way to get around.
Weird rock formation. Ravager site. Yeah, found that. So that site sucked. Not sure if it's worse than the birds or not, though. Birds are probably harder.
Whoa. That gyre's turning up the sea. Must be where Rokomo's boat sank. I might be able to find Enki's focus below. I better dive from a distance. Stay out of the vortex. Current's really fighting me here. Hollowed out trucks. Could give me cover. Tiger bug. That might be causing the gyre. What's that caught on its tail? There's debris tangled around the tail. Diviner's focus. I can grab it from the net if I'm quick. Just a little more.
How am I supposed to grab that? Okay, I need to do this. No, I can't catch it. Bet it's seeing me? Oh, I can just stay in the kelp here. That'd be my best bet. If I'm even in the kelp, but it's so hard to tell if you're in it or not.
Could freeze that machine.
Not right now. I can't freeze it.
All that's left now is to track down Rokomo.
So I didn't find the body. No, someone need to surface to my boat without it seeing me. So I guess I'll wait for it to pass. Hopefully it doesn't look up. Oh, come on. Drive, Skiff. I could override them too. Nice. Yeah, it is not easy to override them underwater, I imagine. There's a buoy, wait. The buoy's safe though, right? It's not the perimeter.
Rokomo should be around here somewhere. He's got a lot of explaining to do. Maybe more sailing later?
Kind of damages a bit. Fleet's End.
Not at all. Once the blood washed away my father's board.
I think I parked in the wrong spot. I should go park it somewhere closer.
Let's get going.
I don't even remember where she had it parked originally. Oh, by the docks, I think. That makes sense. This thing does not want to reverse. Between reverse and forwards is kind of sluggish. Your controls are all reversed until it switches. There we go. Close enough. Como. So is he with the... He's probably with the compliance officer. Very sus. Why is he over here, though?
There he is.
Ah, so you made it back. Aloy. I see you've caught up to me.
You lied, Rokomo. I went to the island where you left your fellow soldiers. 3 were killed by machines, but the 4th? You killed them. Then dragged Enki away.
So you found the truth then. After we made camp, I saw Enki sneak off with another soldier. I tailed them. Overheard them discussing some kind of manifest. That's when Enki's allies spotted me and attacked. She left me no choice.
You were ordered to spy on Enki.
My orders on this expedition were to serve Officer Reng. And Reng suspected Enki was up to something.
And because of that, everyone except you is dead. But there's something I don't get. Why ask me to go back and save them, knowing I might discover what really happened?
It would have been worth it if it meant undoing the harm I caused. Before Enki died, I asked why he didn't just let the machines kill me. His answer was simple. We force ourselves to do terrible things because we think we have no choice. Hearing that made me want to make up for my mistakes.
He wanted you to see there's always another way. And if you really want to atone, you should stand up against Reng. He put you up to all this.
Owning my crime is one thing, but defying compliance? Reng will report to the board upon our return home. I'd never walk free again.
Would that stop Enki? Well, it's your choice. As long as you remember that. Just think about it, okay?
Done. Oh, I need to return to Theoa. Where is she? Lots of flowers here. She getting problems?
That's enough out of you. You had better have significant evidence, Reng.
Sir, the witness I uncovered was quite specific. They overheard her conspiring with Diviner Enki before he left.
That's absurd! What did you offer them to lie?
Hold on.
This is no business of yours, barbarian!
Oh, it definitely is. I found Enki's expedition. All but one are dead because of your interference.
If that's true, I had nothing to do with it.
If it's true,
Yes,
you
you
were the one that ordered it.
Admiral, I'm a risk specialist. Reng told me that Diviner Enki was a traitor and ordered me to shadow him. When one of the others discovered me, I was forced to protect my cover.
And what of Enki?
Innocent. He died trying to defend me from a machine. Whatever evidence Reng has against Thioa can't possibly be right.
Admiral,
Silence! 5 people are dead. You deployed a risk specialist and didn't disclose it.
As is my right!
Not in an emergency. You idiot! You're shipwrecked. The crisis clause of the Maritime Charter clearly states that you must transfer all covert assets to my command. And don't get me started on the subject of coaching witnesses. Take him to the brig.
So I guess I did do good. Get rid of some trash in their organization.
Thioa, you're free to go. Rokomo, with me. I want a full report. Your service is noted, Outlander.
Here's Enki's focus. I put the manifest on there for you. Use it to find more focuses. Free your people from compliance.
I'll do my best. Enki would want me to. Please, accept this.
Brimstone?
You're a gift from the ancestors, Outlander.
I got a paint. Okay, I got Quen Deadeye. What's a Quen Deadeye? It sounds like a long range weapon. That's an outfit, okay. Slid me that armor covertly. Just have an armor in your pocket. No, that's not very good. That's even worse. I have commons again I need to sell. Apex Sunwing Heart. Where did it... Oh, did I get that too? Oh, I must have farmed those last time. And it's just gonna click on them, probably. Okay. Do you have time for one more quest? I think I do. Go across the bridge. Where is that bridge? Is it
I mix a potent healing potion.
near the fire? Okay. I'm not sure what the best way to get there is.
Be careful.
It's kind of the opposite direction, but I need to go right and up.
These shores call for sturdy
Oh, can I go through here? Interesting. Random supplies. Very nice.
Nice shiny rim shine.
I need it for everything I want. Everything needs brimshine here. It's ridiculous, but I guess they have it everywhere probably. Oh, I can climb up there too. Must be some brimshine. Oh, it's just a
Store needs
ruin.
a key module. Maybe my focus can help here. Tracks. Looks like someone else was up here before.
I don't have time for the random that, but okay.
Gonna get glide in.
I've not even done the relics in the main game, so what, or the old ruins.
Okay, maybe it's time to meet up with Seika and head to the tower.
I think so. Tower's way over there. It sounds like stalkers.
Hey, I'm here. So, how do we get to the tower?
These trails will lead us to it. Take your pick.
Okay. Let's go.
To the left or right? Tell me to go right. Left seems more fun, not gonna lie. Left seems more fun.
So you know a lot about my people, but I barely know anything about you. Like who you're looking for at Starlight Rise?
He's a, fugitive.
Come on. That's all you've got?
Let's just focus on getting to the tower.
So mysterious.
Well, they both go to the campfire, okay.
Careful.
Lava?
Don't want to singe your toes.
I've stepped in lava before. You're talking to me like I've never stepped in lava before. I literally was walking in it one whole entire mission. Back with your people, actually.
We're getting close to the tower. Last time I was there, I didn't get very far.
We'll find a way.
They're all on fire now? Why are they all on fire? I don't understand. Dropping common weaves? I guess the path really doesn't matter. Kind of off the path, apparently. I was supposed to go in the middle. Oh, I totally missed the campfire. Oops. I need to go back to get that. I guess I'll go back the other path. Oh, that's the low path, okay. So you said choose one of the paths. I chose both paths. That's my choice. Totally by accident. Well, this is not really the other path.
A water wing. The other day, I saw the tower shoot down an entire flock. Poor
Yeah,
things
those
crashed
things,
into the sea
they
south of
suck.
Fleet's
No,
End.
I do not have any remorse for
Never
the
seen one before.
things. No, I have. I just
That
have.
tower's gotta go.
Water wings suck. Absolutely suck. Is this some unknown slaughter spine? Is that an apex?
Careful. Those machines aren't an easy hunt.
I know.
I've fought my share.
Definitely my share.
Well, I always like a good challenge.
Apex. Okay, so
I'm
there's
in
an
if you
apex
are.
here. I do need their... Okay, she wants a challenge. I'm gonna go to cheese mode because I need their parts. I think I need the apex slaughter spine, don't I? Hold on a second. If I actually need it, then I'll do it because I'm here. It does have something else. Sun Scourge, Claw Strider, Tide Ripper. Nora Thunder Warrior, Slaughter Spine Circulator, Apex Tide Ripper, Apex Slaughter Spine Heart. Only one, but I do need it. And since this is not part of any quest, I will cheese mode it. Because why not? Its Slaughter Spines are kind of annoying. I will also use my explosives. There's another one though too. Why is it climbing uphill?
Let's get this done! Marine against metal! You like explosives, huh?
I mean, it works. It works. It works. I'm stuck on something. I hate when I'm stuck on a wall, I guess I can't dodge.
One roasted machine coming right up.
The instant flame chance is awesome, 8%. Oh, and shaking, missed, I missed. I'm right in your back. Oh, you dodged. Still some hit. You can take out their spines. Instead, okay. Got my heart, yes! Finally, I was looking for that for such a long time. Okay, cheese mode deactivates. Just gets me all my loot. Less grindy, the better. It's already grindy enough. To the tower. There's a big sides. Also for time. If we were fighting on normal, it would have taken so much longer. Can I go down there? Bunch of machines down there of some kind. I guess that's where I need to go. Algorithm? This sounds ridiculous. Cutting edge ocular rejuvenation, 12-star platinum certified stimulation withdrawal and ultra dissociation syndrome therapies. The highly trained support staff is always on hand to service your recovery. It doesn't tell me anything. It doesn't even tell me what the heck it is. Useless lore. It's just world building, I guess, but not particularly useful.
Not much point to using
Biojet.
Big ugly machine alert. We'll have to deal with it to get into the tower.
Let's see what you got then.
You're on.
Explosives work well, I guess. Hey, I do like my explosives, like she said. Oh, it has a little grabby tongue. It's a frog. Okay, it's a frog. Yeah, so it's gonna be tough. Frog enemies can be quite tough. Don't move, don't move, don't move. Perfect. Yeah, there goes your bile gut. Living up to your name. You have little friends? Where is it going? Ah, you're jumping.
Machine's hurting! We've almost got it!
Almost. Not quite. It has one little sad thing left. That's a weak spot.
The more the merrier, I guess. We got them all.
Whew. Down it goes.
Yeah.
Egg launcher.
Good
Okay. It launches eggs.
The entrance I found is this way.
Drops a sculpture? Why the heck did it drop a sculpture? Could use a couple heals, but it didn't actually hurt me that much. It was focusing on her. She was the tank. Good job. I already don't remember your name. Seika. I'd have to think Sega, but Seika.
I can refill my patch with these later.
I just filled it. Oh, Biogut. Nice.
You're back. Let's move.
I'm just still looting. Don't worry. Don't worry about me. Still looting. What the heck is that thing? Oh, it's a scrap part. Sting spawn? Were those the bugs? Interesting. Okay, I've never, the sting spawn. I need to scan those too, I think. I don't think I scanned it. Maybe I did. 2 scrap. Every scrap matters. I only have 5,700. What? I must have bought. I don't know what I spent all my scrap on.
I'll have to warn our patrols later. Doubt that machine was the only one of its kind.
Why's my
Feels
light
like every
on?
day there's something new that's trying to kill us.
Oh, it's probably night and
I
it's
know the
the
feeling.
armor. Oh, that was weird.
Through here.
Yeah, just point the way.
Just gotta get across. Think you can make it?
Watch
This
me.
is as far as
Easy.
I got. I couldn't find a way to get further up.
I mean, you made it pretty
I'll take a
far.
look around.
There's loot. You missed this? Ah, there you go. I see your problem. You didn't have one of these. You're gonna have to make the ceiling collapse. Stay away.
There we go.
About your fugitive, I need to know who we're dealing with. It can't be a coincidence that he and my people are both at Starlight Rise.
He's the one that powered up the turret.
His name's Walter
He's from
Lundgren.
ancient ones.
He's a Zenith. It's what the Quen would call a living ancestor.
A living ancestor?
Yes, they're real.
But that would
I'm
mean
a-
he's been alive for centuries.
Yep. 1,000 years.
Tides take me. You're serious.
You don't have those where you're from? Come on. Catch up. Oh, I can climb up there. Interesting. Where's she going, though? I gotta climb. I can see I can climb. I'm gonna climb. She just went up a different way. Okay. Oh, I see loot over there.
After you?
I am looting the place. Places do not loot themselves. I'll be back. May have missed whatever loot you got over here. You climbed up that way, I see. I don't think I missed anything though. Just had to be thorough. Oh, this one doesn't have a grapple? So it's a worse side than the one I climbed. Think there's nothing else. Yeah, I just need to go backwards and backwards.
Oh.
Made
Well,
it easy for you.
There you go, Seika.
Thanks.
I could have kept climbing up. Oh, to get to the higher level. But yeah, this is to get to the Brimshine. Hey, you're... I had to get the Brimshine. I got 2 instead of... Oh, do I get double because of my 1 perk? That'd be pretty sick if I got double. Or just gave me 2.
Think you could get that vent open?
Of course I can.
Can't reach that from here.
Not from here, though. I probably could drop down. Oh! I've never seen her do that before.
She flies, she fights machines, and
That's
she's
that.
fancy
Those are
moves.
some fancy moves. I'm not gonna lie. I went to it, stabbed it, opened it up, jumped backwards, and then zoomed to it again. Quite the moves, back and
Wish you'd
forth.
come along earlier. Might have gotten more done by now.
Oh, you would
I bet
definitely
you
would
must be
have.
pretty important to your tribe.
And
Grew
everyone.
up an outcast, actually.
Oh. I'm sorry.
I'm better off without them. And from what I saw back at the settlement, maybe you would be too.
I am one of the chosen people. Not some weak-kneed sailor who abandons ship when the seas get rough.
Okay, never mind.
I'm just showing off at this point. They were pretty high up now. We just needed. Wish we had a faster way up, or like a ladder we could drop down or something. Am I supposed to glide over there? I guess. I hear something. I don't know how you're gonna get... If I fly over there... I see there's a way to climb up. I don't know how you're going to get across.
Nice shortcut.
Yeah.
I'll find another way over.
Oh, look at that. There's just a way down. I could have went that way too.
I think we're almost at the top.
Then we can find a way to shut the tower down.
Well... Problem is if... I wonder if he still has a shield. If he doesn't have a shield, we would easily win. We might need him alive.
Sounds like the tower's found another target.
I found a save point at least.
Tower downed another machine.
Can't wait to shut it down.
3 large health potions. I have 111 of those in my stash. How do I get... Oh, okay. I just go this way. Quick save. After that climb, it's nice to be able to hopefully fast travel here every time I want. I need to climb higher. How'd the water wing get so close? Ooh, thanks for pointing that out. I would have missed it. Only a sliver. It still counts as 1. Okay, so that's the difference with Brimshine and the other stuff. Instead of having a different resource, it just gives you more of it. That makes a lot of sense. I wish they did that in the main game. Yeah, there's the tech. I could override.
This definitely looks like something Landra would have built.
Control nodes up there.
Okay. But how do we stop it when part of it's way up there?
I can get up there, don't worry.
Let's take a look around.
I feel like this is too easy though. We're gonna get beaten here and have to do something story-wise so we're stronger. Unstable, okay.
Never seen anything like this. There's gotta be a way to stop it.
Okay, what's back here?
Hopefully loot. I can't get there. Sad. Am I going? I actually think I accidentally went the right way. I should be able to, before I leave this area, I should hopefully be able to get at least fast travel up here and get my other stuff. There we go, up we go. Maybe I can drop a ladder or something. I was supposed I didn't even get to the same level as it. Oh no, I was supposed to go up here. I thought there was a different way up, but I went the right way. I thought you could climb directly up, but I guess not. Okay, interesting. Yeah, see there's a ladder right there. I thought I'd be able to just climb that ladder up. Yeah, I could. I could have just climbed the ladder up. But I wouldn't have gotten up here, I guess. 114 of those now.
This might be some kind of access node.
Override? I have... Can I even override their tech? I don't even know how I would be able to.
It's coming down.
Aloy, I truly hope you've enjoyed this tower. I set it up just
Oh, it's
for
gonna
you.
blow up now?
Oh, great. A recording from Londra.
Let it be a reminder that unlike my former colleagues, I'm one step ahead of you.
Defense drone?
That doesn't look good. Getting ready to fire at us. Get to cover.
Okay.
How are we supposed to stop
Power
this
core is the
thing?
weak spot.
Let me scan it. I'll draw its fire. It's got a power core on the back. I gotta get up there to destroy it. Hey! Just hurry! Ugh. It's got a power core on the back. I gotta get up there to destroy it. Just hurry!
I don't know, what am I supposed to be doing here?
Okay, what's back here?
I need to go get it. So I need to climb up? How the heck am I supposed to get up there, though? That's why I gave me the health potions.
Stop this thing.
Okay, what's back here?
Oh, I found the loot that I was looking for earlier. I don't know how I'm supposed to get behind it. I guess I need to climb up the way I went before.
Any luck with that power core?
There. Out and up.
Hopefully she just keeps its attention for a bit while I climb all the way up around again. There we go.
Okay, time to hit that power core. I think it knows you're up there, Aloy. Got it. Take cover.
There goes the power core.
Come on! Fire at me! Power core! It's going berserk! Look out! Uh-oh. Whoa! You okay? Yeah, still breathing. I see another core on the
That's
front.
on the top.
On it! Keep distracting it! Got it.
Or the one on the front.
How many cores does it friggin' have?
Armor's too thick. Another core.
Gotcha!
How many cores do you have left?
It's done.
There we go.
Take that, you flaming pile of scrap.
Oh, that had grappled the entire time. Can I loot it? Yes, I can. Elite critical hits. Very nice. I could have grappled up there instead of climbing all the way around. Nice. I wish I didn't. No, she was distracted. She did a good job. Totally forgot about
Well, that
me.
didn't go exactly how I thought it would.
It turned out okay. And now your machine can get us to Starlight Rise, right?
Yeah. I saw it fly off when I crashed. I should be able to call it back.
One step closer to finding my sister and the living ancestor you're after. But I should probably report to the Admiral first, give him some assurance that we've made progress.
Okay. I'll meet you back at the settlement then.
You know, I'm kind of glad you tagged along.
I think you kind of needed me, though you did a good job. You wouldn't have been able to defeat it without two people. You need one in the front, one in the back. Okay, nice. Okay, so that's the first quest down. I don't know how many there are.
Quinn. That's for sure.
I have so many points to spend.
And with the tower down, I could check out the area before meeting up with her.
Yeah,
Stock up
that's
on some resources while I'm at it.
yeah, that's so much better for oh, you're right there. That's why that was key. Because now I can unlock all the areas. Unknown random there. Oh, must have been some Tremor Tusk. Oh, it's probably Apex Tremor Tusk. Though I don't need Apex Tremor Tusk. So once I'm here, I'm stuck here, I guess. I can't go back. Currently here, there's a fire there. A shelter, actually. Might as well unlock it.
There we go.
Quick flyby.
Back to the skies.
Yeah, the sky is now free, which is so much better. The boat is... I don't need the boat anymore. There we go, got it. Nice. Do the next one. The more fast travel locations, the better. Where is it? Should be southwest. I'm not seeing the mark. There it is. It isn't on my map, oddly enough. Did I even get my scan on them? Stink spawn, there we go. I did not have a scan on them. The shelter. Slaughter spines again, nice. That one's easy to get to. So the area is not massive. Yeah, I'll hit that one and then that one, and that should be good enough. At least I'll have a bunch of starter areas that I can don't have to go quite as far. I can just fast travel to. Another, those are just regulars because it's not night, I guess. Got it, nice.
Girl's ammo could help here.
Bile guts. There we go. So that's LA. I didn't realize LA's, maybe it wasn't this watery. I'm not sure. I didn't think LA was this water, but it could have been the sea level, the ocean level rose. So that's their catamaran. They're doing repairs on a dry dock. Nice. A lot easier to see from up top. Is there a perch around here somewhere? Back to the skies. Oh, there's a perch over here. Nice. Coming in for a landing. Why is it not giving me... There we go. She was waiting for me at the perch. That's all. That's awesome. Hello, it's time for me to end, actually. This is perfect.
Shall we get going to Starlight Rise?
Oh, no. Starlight Rise? Isn't that where we just were? Oh, the tower was not Starlight Rise. Not yet.
Not just yet. I have to do something else first.
Fine. Come back when you're ready then.
Next stream. But hey, at least you're here, you're waiting, and we fly together. I've got a good chunk of the map. That's about half the map already done. And one side quest. Yeah, this area's kind of cool.
I'm here.
Oh, I don't need that marker anymore.
We're here. Are we doing
Hmm. Okay, he's there. The fire's down here, I think. Not really much else to do here, though, to be honest. Feels like much smaller than the Banuk quest. The Banuk seemed to have a lot more. Like, I think the Banuk area, well, I guess you didn't have as good travel either around, but the Banuk area seemed larger. Nope, nope. There we go. New save. That's gonna be it for me. So have a good night, good day, whatever it is for you, and see you next time. Same time, same place tomorrow.